Hello, everybody. We are live. Welcome to my live stream. Happy today's Thursday. What day it is today? Today is Thursday. We are going to talk about pretty much what's going on in tech right now and how you can tackle the current situation in tech, how you can overcome current difficulties, and we talk about strategies and we talk about really how to stand out. So we know that tech is very competitive, and it feels like the tech is very competitive now versus back then, and it feels like it's really hard to navigate right now, like the recruiter or the tech market, the recruiter stuff like that. Hold on, I'm I'm making sure that all the tech is working. So, um, first of all, I see people in my live stream. Say hello in the chat. Say hello in the chat and tell me where you're watching me from. This is an excellent networking opportunity. Meet new people, introduce yourself. So we are here to network. If I can bring your comments to the screen, I will absolutely do that. So sometimes LinkedIn is weird. So I have my comments on LinkedIn, and I have my comments on your stream. So if I'm not bringing your comment or not reading your comment, it's not because I'm ignoring you. It's just simply because like I literally can see your comment, but like I always go back and answer your questions or acknowledge your comments. Like that's absolutely for sure. So, if it is the first time we're connecting, my name is Eugene Berezin. I'm a career and business coach, and I help iOS developers, software developers, QA engineers to really claim their authority in their niche and really position themselves as a subject matter expert so they can attract better opportunities and be really competitive in the tech job market right now. So, let's talk about well, first of all, let's talk about what's going on right now and what people are seeing like in the tech job market. So tech job market is indeed feels a little bit more competitive, but however, like I don't think it is more competitive versus previous years. I like it. Tech tech industry is a competitive field, no matter if the economy is good, no matter if the economy is bad. It's just in the past, we had a lot more demand, we had a lot more roles open and available, and the tables were turned versus like it was a job seeker market. Basically, we had a lot of people on the market because they wanted better jobs. So in the past, the problem was how do you really get the position that you really deserve, because there's so many opportunities available, there's so many jobs available. And the problem in the past that people would, and even now, like the people would sometimes get overpaid or overlooked or really pass the great opportunities because they didn't want to go to the next level. So what we're seeing right now, we see fewer like fewer job applications are like open and fewer opportunities and kind of slower market. And it is in correlation to the economic cycle. So economy has cycles, right? And I think it is important for us to understand it's not anything to freak out, because we're gonna go through cycles again and again and again. So we're gonna have a booming cycle when the economy is really great, when people have more money available, people like there are more opportunities, so the market is booming. But we also gonna have contraction economy, down economy. Uh, it's like it's just seasons and cycles. It is these are seasons and cycles in economy, and certain cycles can be more prominent than the other. But we always like it's like a pendulum. We always go back and forth. We always go from high to low, from low to high. So this is, uh, I just wanna acknowledge what we're experiencing right now in economy. These are logical cycles that always happening in economy. So now, um, how you should position yourself as a software engineer, as a iOS developer, as a um, tech professional, like who is uh, looking to grow, right? Like I always focus on growth because, like, I think it is important also, like, I understand a lot of software developers are looking for a job right now because, like, there were a lot of layoffs, but I wanna shift your perspective from, "I just need a job," to, "How do I grow?" Because you may get a job, but if you don't have, the framework if you don't have the framework how to be the subject matter expert, be known for your craft, be known for, what you do. This is like you're gonna experience the same problem, the same cycle over and over again. Nobody's calling me. Nobody sees my work. Nobody sees my worth. I'm doing the work. I'm not getting the promotion. I'm not getting the title that I want. I'm not stepping to the next level. Like, it will be cyclical every time you want to make career move, like, you experience the same problem over and over again. It doesn't have to be this way. It doesn't have to be this way. So, like, what is important, how it is important to navigate the competitive landscape, like, and tech has always been competitive, as I said previously in my live stream. This is not new. This is not new. This is not new phenomena. So, how like, first of all, it's important to, be laser focused. What is your specialty? What is your zone of genius? Wha eh It's not the like, right now, it's not the time to be generic. Right now, it's not the time to be Jack or Jill of all trades. Right now, it's not about knowing it all and helping, I can help any company, I can help anyone, like, I can do anything. It's about owning what you know best, marketing yourself through, like and marketing what you know best, and it's really important. Because majority of software like, when I talk to software developers on my mini coaching sessions, inside of my coaching program, people like the first step for stand out is to become visible. Leverage tools that are available to you right now. LinkedIn, it is available to you right now. Like, the first tweak that you can optimize to, like, attract more, um opportunities, as simple like editing your tagline. And your tagline should not be saying looking for new opportunities. This is not searchable. Hello, hello, my friend. I'm happy to see you. Thank you. The first thing is is your tagline. And this is something that I do with my clients inside of my coaching program. Like, this is a simple tweak, but this is so powerful. And, I've been like, this week and last week, I've been talking about networking and connecting with people and, like, really owning your dopeness, recognizing what you already have. And, yeah. And so, like, owning your dopeness and recognizing what you already have. Because listen, if you've been in tech more than 2 or 3 years, like, you're dope AF. You have your expertise. You 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 know what's up. All you need to do is just implement really simple steps. And one of the steps, like I said, like, just edit your tagline. Just, like, Treat your LinkedIn profile as it is a digital front door, because the hiring starts the moment people land on your LinkedIn page. Like, this is like, if you don't take anything out of this live stream, like, this is the first step that you do. This is the first step that you do, and, when when you are doing necessary steps that are not as complicated, that majority of people in your industry are not doing, you are already positioning yourself as a subject matter expert, because majority of people don't post on LinkedIn. Majority of people have, like, a really wacky, really weak LinkedIn profile. Let me just be honest with you. Like, it's an easy tweak, it's an easy step to implement, but a lot of people don't get it right. Even like when I work with my clients, sometimes it takes like a couple of a couple of iterations to really fine tune the LinkedIn profile that will speak to potential employer. And I'm finishing out with one of my clients, and my client said, like, as soon as I made simple changes to my profile, my interviews went up. But, like, it when you are showing up consistently and you don't overthink it, and by the way, like, coaching program is here to help you not to overthink stuff, because it's easy to overthink, it's easy to get in your own doubts, in your own, and get in your head and think, "Oh, like, I need to do X, Y, and Z," but, like, this is where I come in to really pull you out of your head and, like, craft clear strategy how you can move forward. And, majority like, a lot of engineers, almost every engineer is a super unique. It's just a lot of engineers, they refuse to own their uniqueness, their zone of genius. They think if they're gonna focus too much on one thing, they're gonna lose in another, like, in another aspect, but this is not true. This is not true. For example, way in the back, when I was a QA engineer, right? I really liked, XCUI test, and XCUI test, it's a native framework for test automation, and at some point, I would talk only about XCUI test. And if you follow me, like, I told you story numerous times, but, like, this is kind of positioned me as a subject matter expert, and you know what happened then? You know what happened then? I started getting invitations for speaking engagements at conferences, mainly for at meetups. I would start getting invitations about organizing meetups in Seattle area. I would I would get all of the recognition, but because I wasn't focusing on every single thing that I possibly know or possibly can do, I focus on the only one thing. So, and I think we have a question. What strategies can we implement to stay innovative and competitive in tech industry? So, like, the first strategy is really show up. Like, the strategy is it's not as complicated. You just have to show up. You just have to show up and uh, talk about your craft. And you know, it's easier than you think. It is easier than you think. You think that, oh, like, I don't know what to post. Like, well, it's actually easier to come out with content when you have when you have a clear objective, like, when you know, like, why, like, before you say anything online, right? Like, professionally, before you say anything online, it's really important to keep in mind, why am I doing it? Why am I doing it? So, I'm doing it to make my network aware that I can solve a problem, that they can hire me and I can solve a problem. What problem am I solving? And you talk about it and you expand on that story that you started to tell. Y'all, this is not a rocket science. All you need just a solid guidance, just a solid help that can guide you and like really pull you out of your own head and really like really help you with that strategy. And when you do that, and you follow a simple like when you do that and you do it consistently, because consistency is the key. Consistency, y'all, is absolute key. If you can post 3 times a week, it's cool. Post 1 time, post 2 times. But when you are consistent, your network sees that, your potential employers see that, and the consistency is a very important quality that people value. And like consistency and like intentional steps, intentional content that will make difference. And how to stay innovative is really to uh, like keep learning. Hold on. It's really to keep learning. I'm like I was telling you like yesterday. I came down with something like last Thursday. I'm still recovering, so excuse me if my voice sounds a little weird. But like the innovative stuff, the innovation portion is to like keep learning and be curious about like new stuff, because there are two states in your career. Like you either okay, we have balloons. I don't know. This is a this is a new thing that Apple does. So, um, all right. Coming back. So when it comes to innovation, when it comes to innovation, uh, keep your mind open and do keep learning, because there are two states. Either you're stagnant and you're going backwards in your technical journey, or you're growing and you are learning new stuff. And this is why niching down, this is why owning your dopeness and knowing where you like how what is your zone of genius is so important, because you don't need to learn everything. You don't need to chase every single shiny object. You can stay in your lane. You can learn new stuff that is relevant to you, and you don't have to learn the whole lot. It's not overwhelming this way. So let me know in the chat if it is helpful. Let me know in the chat what insights you got and like what was really helpful to you. And if you have questions, if you have more questions, like pop it in the chat. Let me know in the chat what questions you have, because I think it is because I think it is important. It is important to your how you show up in tech. It's really important to um, owning your expertise, owning your zone of genius. This is super important. And if it is resonating with you, please share it with your network, because it might be useful to somebody else as well. Please share it. If it is resonating with you, please share it. So I have an invitation for you. So I have a coaching program, Career Legacy, where I help iOS developers, other software developers to really own their expertise, to really follow really simple steps to stand out of the crowd, to be more competitive, to be more volatile in this more in this job market. Like, and my goal for you is to grow, is to go to the next mountain, is to go to the next career move. So, and I have an invitation for you uh, to schedule a mini coaching session with you. And that mini coaching session is designed really to help you to make the best decision that how to move forward. And the way you can do it, you can send me a DM. Uh, a mini coaching session, and I will set it up for you. So this is like, and tomorrow, if you if you're interested, like if you want to know the details, if you want to know what is it about and the format and all that, okay, well, I'm actually going live tomorrow at 10 o'clock, and I'm gonna give you all of the details that you need to know about my coaching program tomorrow. So if you wanna know, like, if you wanna hear more about my program and, like, how I help software developers, come tomorrow at 10 o'clock and bring your questions, and you can DM me your questions, and I can answer your question, in the live stream, or you can actually put your questions in the comments or in the chat here, and I will address those questions tomorrow. So tomorrow is going to be really dope. So thank you everybody for being here, for your participation, for your comments. I love you all. Always good to see you. Always good to see people participating, asking questions, and come tomorrow. All right, bye y'all.